on the island of Java, in Indonesia. One of the most active volcanoes on Earth, rises above a densely populated landscape. For centuries, Mount Merapi has shaped the lives of millions through fertile soil and devastating eruptions. In 2010, Merapi erupted again, and this time, one man's decision would capture the attention of an entire nation. Mount Merapi is located on the border between central Java and the special region of Yogyakarta, often simply called Jogja. Yogyakarta is not just a city, it's the cultural heart of Java. Known for its royal heritage, traditional arts, and deep spiritual connection to nature. The volcano stands roughly 30 kilometers, about 18 miles north of the city. Despite the risks, the surrounding area is home to hundreds of thousands of people. Why live so close to danger? Because volcanic soil is incredibly fertile. For generations, communities have accepted this balance, risk, in exchange for life. To put this into perspective, the distance from New York City to Yogyakarta is over 10,000 miles, or more than 16,000 kilometers. Reaching this region typically requires a long international flight to Jakarta or Bali, followed by a domestic flight to Yogyakarta. From there, the slopes of Merapi are less than an hour away by car. Close enough that when the mountain awakens, there is very little time to react.
One of Indonesia's most active volcanoes erupted on Wednesday. Java Island's Mount Merapi sent up searing gas clouds and a river of lava down its sides. Video footage showed the lava leaving a trail of thick ash cloud. The sound of the eruption could be heard nearly 29 kilometers away.
Merapi has a long history of eruptions, some small, some catastrophic. It is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, a region known for intense tectonic activity. On average, Merapi erupts every few years, but some eruptions stand out. In 2010, seismic activity began to rise significantly. Scientists recorded rising magma, growing pressure, and clear signs that a major eruption was imminent. Authorities raised the alert to its highest level. Evacuations began. Among those living on the slopes was an elderly man named Mbah Maridjan. He was not a scientist, but his role was deeply respected. He served as the traditional guardian of Mount Merapi, appointed by the royal palace of Yogyakarta. His responsibility was not to predict eruptions, but to maintain spiritual balance through rituals and presence. For him, Merapi was not just geology. It was something sacred.
As volcanic activity intensified, evacuation orders became urgent. Thousands of residents left their homes. Ash clouds began to rise. The ground shook more frequently. Emergency teams moved through villages, ensuring no one was left behind. When they reached Mbah Maridjan, they urged him to leave. The danger was no longer theoretical, it was immediate. But he refused, calmly, respectfully. He believed his duty required him to stay, not out of ignorance, but conviction. On October 26, 2010, Mount Merapi erupted. Explosions sent ash high into the atmosphere. Pyroclastic flows, fast-moving currents of hot gas and volcanic matter, rushed down the mountain slopes at speeds exceeding 100 kilometers per hour. Temperatures within these flows can reach over 500 degrees Celsius.
There is no outrunning them. Entire areas were engulfed within minutes. In the days that followed, rescue teams searched the affected zones. They eventually found Mbah Maridjan inside his home. He was in a kneeling position, facing the direction of the mountain. Still. The 2010 eruption of Mount Merapi claimed over 300 lives and displaced hundreds of thousands. It was one of the most significant eruptions in recent Indonesian history. But beyond the numbers, one story stood out. Not because of survival, but because of choice. In a moment where most people ran, one man chose to remain. His decision continues to spark debate. Was it loyalty, tradition, faith, or something deeper, a belief that some responsibilities are worth everything? Mount Merapi still stands today, still active, still unpredictable. And for the people who live in its shadow, the question remains the same. When the mountain speaks, do you run or do you stay? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting content. Thanks.